الكثير من الأماكن السياحية خاصة الكنائس والأديرة موجودة على أرض مصر في أماكن كثيرة تجتذب الكثير من السياح كالكنيسة المعلقة ودير سانت كاترين واللي هنتكلم عنه النهاردة وهنشوف إيه الجنسيات اللي بيستهويها هذا المكان. تابعونا ودير سانت كاترين من جنوب سيناء. أمام دير سانت كاترين وإحنا واقفين أمام هذا الدير العظيم التقينا بمجموعة من الهند هنتعرف عليهم وهنعرف زيارتهم لهذا المكان بتعني ليهم إيه. Nice to meet you. Your name please?
Clara Mary.
Yeah, welcome. First time in St. Catherine?
Yes. Yes.
What's your impression about the monastery?
Mashallah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Your name please?
Joseph Silveraj.
Yeah, first time.
Yes, first time.
So what you like most in this place?
Amusing.
The monastery?
Yes.
You visit the monastery?
Yes, yes, visited.
What you have seen inside the monastery?
Inside the presence of God, I feel.
Really?
Yes.
You feel it?
Presence of God. Also, so many pictures in the ancient time, no? So I enjoyed and see, and I went the last time, ancient time.
Perfect. Your name, please?
Father Gerald.
Yeah, welcome, Father.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can you talk to me about your visit to the monastery of St. Catherine?
This is my second visit bringing this group from Tamil Nadu, India.
Yeah.
It's a very holy place for us where our Prophet Moses received the 10 commandments from here. The burning bush, they told that it is from the time of Moses.
Yeah.
So it's very nice to visit, and all our people felt and excited seeing that burning bush. They feel it, they are privileged person, they are blessed person to come here.
Yeah. When we're talking about these places, of course, the monastery is very special for you.
Yeah.
Is it in your way to the pilgrimage, or you just coming for tourism's sake?
It's our way to pilgrimage.
You're going to Jerusalem.
Yeah, we finished Jerusalem.
You finish.
Yeah, we are on the way to our home, so we come here as a pilgrimage. We prayed inside the St. Catherine Chapel, so we got the blessing. So tomorrow we will visit the Holy Family Church in Cairo. So we are going.
What about the mountain, Moses Mountain? It's already in the Bible, in the Old Testament. Exactly.
Yeah, it is already in the Old Testament.
Yeah.
So we read it, we meditated on it. So now we are here to see the place, and also we experience the God's presence here.
Do you think that maybe you come back to Egypt for the sake of tourism?
It's a part of tourism also. On the one side it's a pilgrimage, another side it is a part of tourism also. So we saw all the things, and our guide explained to us about the Egyptian people's lifestyle and all. So again we are going to Cairo. There we will experience more things, hope so.
Welcome to you, gorgeous father. أتعرف على حضرتك.
احمد نبيل مرشد سياحي.
اهلا بيك.
اهلا بيك.
هم راجعين من الحج، يعني دايما الجروبس بيبقوا وهم رايحين او هم راجعين بيمروا بسان كاترين.
طبعا مكان رئيسي
إيه؟
له. هم بيبداوا من الاراضي المقدسه، بيبداوا من جيروزالم، الرحله بتبقى الاردن، بعد كده يخش على القدس، بعد كده يجي لنا على سينا الارض المقدسه، تبدا بالجبل ودير سانت كاترين، وبعد كده الرحله بقى تخلص في القاهره. الكنائس المقدسه، العيله المقدسه، كنيسه ابو سرجه، الكنيسه المعلقه في منطقه مصر القديمه.
بيزوروا الكنيسه المعلقه.
طبعا.
Your interview is very enjoyable. I don't want to waste your time, but finally I need to listen a word about Egypt from your point of view. Who can say a word about Egypt?
Point of view, from our point of view, Egypt is really, we love Egypt, and then when we entered in itself, entrance itself, we feel that you are having a lot of treasures in your land.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Maisha.
Maisha.
Dana.
Dana. First time in Egypt?
Yes, for me.
So, what are the places you visit in Egypt? Only St. Catherine or another places also?
St. Catherine, like since I've been here, St. Catherine, Saqqara, pyramids, the museum, Memphis.
No time for Luxor and Aswan?
Yes, I used to live in Egypt, so I've been to Luxor, Aswan, Dahab, many places.
Studying or working?
Working.
Yeah. So you invite her?
Well, I
No,
live
she
here too.
Yeah, she lives here now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she lives here now too. We
Yeah,
just met here at work. Yeah.
Yeah. But you are tourist, not living here.
No, we live here.
Also, you live here.
Yes, we
No
live
time for visit Luxor and Aswan?
Not yet.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, what's your impression about the St. Catherine and the monastery?
I think it's nice. It's very beautiful. I didn't know what I was gonna see, but I like seeing just the things from the biblical text, like the burning bush and the well and things like that. Just seeing how they were able to preserve it all of these years. So it's very nice and peaceful.
Yeah, perfect. When we're talking about other places comparing to St. Catherine, do you think St. Catherine deserves more, more lights, attracting more tourists?
Yes, I think so. It was very surreal, like she said, to see the burning bush and how well preserved everything is. Yeah, I think it definitely deserves more attention.
So what's lacking this place to attract more tourists from your point of view?
I don't know. I don't think a lot of people know about it, to be honest. When we told people at work where we were going, they were like, where? Until we said Mount Sinai, and then they were like, oh, okay. I know.
Maybe more advertising?
Yes, I think
more
so.
promotions?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And what about the mountain of Musa? Have you ascending the mountain, climbing the mountain?
We'll be doing that tonight. We're going to get up and leave about 1 in the morning so we can catch the sunrise, so we'll get to see it.
مستر لوهان دو بلوك هو بيعمل لواحدة من المنظمات التابعة للأمم المتحدة. بالتأكيد هي منظمة ليها نشاط هنتعرف عليه ونتعرف على وجوده هنا. Nice to meet you. Would you please introduce yourself more?
Yes, I represent the International Organization for Migration to Egypt. We have activities here for more than 40 years in helping the government in managing migration.
Yeah, welcome in Egypt and welcome in St. Catherine.
Thank
First
you.
visit here?
It's my first visit indeed, and it's a wonderful stay so far.
What you like most here?
I think the St. Catherine for me represents the peacefulness and the diversity and cohesion of people. The fact that there is a harmony with the nature, but among the people themselves.
Yeah, and of course the monastery have a great value from your point of view. What's the great value of monastery? Religious value, spiritual value, and also cultural one.
Absolutely, the three of them. I think it's a strong message of peace and tolerance among people, and the fact that for centuries people are living here in harmony. Whatever religion they have high respect for each other and they live together, which is a message very strong for my organization, because we strongly believe that migrants can be increased and entering and living together, and that they can reinforce each other culture.
You are an international expert, of course. I know that you have a point of view about the monastery and the tourism all over St. Catherine.
Yeah, no, that's something we would like to promote as an organization, because indeed what we want to do is promoting the beauty of Egypt to ensure that people come and it creates revenue for the population. It's important for Egyptians today because they are looking for employment, and those who are lacking employment sometimes consider migration as a solution, but they are using wrong ways and are smuggled or trafficked. And so for us it's important to promote tourism for providing revenue and income to the Egyptians. So we are promoting the fact that St. Catherine's beauty should attract more people to come and provide employment to the population.
Finally, a message about St. Catherine and about the mosque.
If I can say, I would just invite everybody to come, and staying here for an hour is like resting for a week. It has this spiritual and cultural value which we should all look for.
مستر بنوا هو زوج السفيرة البلجيكية، وهو موجود في دير سانت كاترين بعد رحلة سياحية جميلة. هنتعرف على هذه الرحلة السياحية من خلال لقائنا معاه. Nice to meet you. It's just introduction about your visit to St. Catherine. Good morning. Your name, your full name?
Benoit van de Capelle.
Yeah, welcome. Belgium. Yeah, and you're the husband of the Belgium
ambassador, yes.
Yeah, welcome. So, of course, I'd like to know these visits. What about this visit to St. Catherine? Is it the first one? And what is the reason?
So, visiting St. Catherine actually my second visit in 20 years. First one was with my wife, and we were engaged. So it's, it's, you know, St. Catherine is very special, like all Egypt, because it's very holy land, and St. Catherine is very holy place. You can feel that it's a very spiritual place here in St. Catherine. So, and climbing the mountain is very interesting. It's a spiritual path, and you get connected with God. And with the universe.
Highly spiritual. Highly spiritual.
It's very highly. You can feel it. It's a very special atmosphere in St. Catherine. In many places in Egypt, like Siwa, for example. We were just talking about Siwa just before.
Yeah. Have you been to Siwa many times?
Actually, I mean many times to Siwa. Yes.
Yeah?
It's a very special place too.
During visit, how long you will stay there?
I think minimum 3 nights to 6 nights. Yes.
Have you tried the elements of treatment there? Because there is a sand, there is springs.
Well, it's an oasis, so in the middle of the desert, which is also very special.
Yeah.
And it's one of the only remaining oases on Earth. So it's very, very special. It's worth a visit, yes.
Also, New Valley have springs. Do you know that? New Valley governorate.
I've never been there.
No, you missed it. It has a lot of springs.
It's great. There's always a lot of places to visit in Egypt.
Yeah.
I think there's hundreds of places to be visited.
It's wide oasis. Yeah. It is, you know, it's Bahariya oasis and Farafra and Dakhla and
yes, this is a place. This is my wife most sacred and favorite place on earth is the White Desert.
Yeah.
So we are expecting it to be open as soon as possible.
So back to St. Catherine. What about the monastery? What you like most in the monastery?
But you know, the monastery, it's first of all, it's unique because it has been protected since ever. I mean, it was built in the 6th century by Justinian, and since then, all the rulers of the world, even the prophet, made a special status, gave a special status to the monastery to be protected.
Yeah.
And all religion, like in Egypt and especially here, will always live together.
Nice to meet you. Your name first?
My name is Agnès Vincent. I come from France.
Yeah, you mentioned that you have been here for many times.
Oh yes, I came here from 18 years.
18
Sometimes
years
twice by year with my husband and family, and this time with a little group from France.
Especially for St. Catherine?
Yes, especially for St. Catherine and in the mountain, because Bedouin people is wonderful people, and here is safe and good life and wonderful land.
You mentioned to me that you climbing already Moses Mountain. Is it exhausted trip?
Yes, it is, but first we walk around some days. So when we climb up, we're not so exhausted. Exhausted to climb down.
Yeah, really.
But
Climb down is more exhausting.
Yes, I think for my knees.
For your knees,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
but I'm old lady.
But you said it is deserve. Getting effort.
By the steps is really wonderful.
Yeah. What do you like most here? Do you like people?
Yes, I like people. I know some family, Bedouin families, their way of life, they are quiet, they welcome us very, very good.
Do you hope to live here?
Huh?
Do you hope to live here?
I can't because I have family in France. And
Is the only something prevent you from this wishing?
Sorry, I don't
Yeah, I
understand.
mean, you wish to live here unless your family in France.
Maybe. Why not? Because it's maybe not. Because I work in France and I have my own land. But I want to come again and again each year. And I say to French people to come here because South Sinai is safe.
And what about the reply when you ask them?
Yes, sometimes they say yes. So now we are 10 people.
Welcome. So you invite people to come.
Oh yes, really.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hopefully enjoy your trip.
Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you. من أقدم وأعظم الأديرة دير سانت كاترين، لكن أيضا هناك واحدة من الكنائس المتميزة في مصر القديمة وهي الكنيسة المعلقة، واللي هنتعرف عليها أكتر وهذا التقرير.
احنا هنا في الكنيسة العذراء مريم المشهورة باسم علاء، وتسمية الكنيسة باسم علاء التسمية الغريبة ديت ده يرجع لأن هي مش مبنية على الأرض، مبنية على أسوار حصن روماني. الحصن دوت أسوار عبارة عن اسطوانتين على شكل حرف اليو، الاتنين دول هو اللي بني عليهم الكنيسة المعلقة. الاسطوانتين دول كانوا كبار جدا، ما ينفعش ان احنا نبني كنيسة في قلبهم، فابتدوا ان هم يمسكوا جذوع النخيل ويشقوها ويفردوها بالطول جنب بعض، وبعد كده يحطوا أرضية الكنيسة المعلقة، لأن الكنيسة محمولة على أسوار الحصن من غير أي أسات، لذلك سميت الكنيسة باسم معلقة. الكنيسة هنا لما بندخلها بنشوف سقف الكنيسة مع أشبه بسفينة أبونا نوح، عاوز يقول زي ما كانت السفينة دي مصدر نجاة وحياة للناس اللي ركبت، الكنيسة برضو بتقوم بنفس الدور. الناس اللي هم كانوا جوه السفينة كانوا عايشين في أمان رغم أن الدنيا كان فيها طوفان، برضو اللي جوه الكنيسة عايش في أمان رغم حروب الشياطين. عشان كده الكنيسة هي الملاذ لأي إنسان عاوز أن هو يخرج من حروب الشياطين بسبب الكلام الكتاب المقدس اللي بيتعلمه داخل الكنيسة. ولأن الكنيسة على شكل سفينة أبونا نوح، فاللي ركب السفينة عددهم 8، لذلك لو بصينا على أعمدة الكنيسة في كل صف هنلاقي فيهم 8، ودول إشارة للناس اللي موجودة جوه السفينة زي الناس اللي موجودة جوه الكنيسة.
كنا معاكم من دير سانت كاترين ومن محافظة جنوب سيناء، استنونا وحلقة جديدة ودنيا السياحة.